Hello and welcome to PhasmoNut. My name is Chris and this is my channel dedicated to the computer game Phasmophobia, a game where you hunt ghosts and they hunt you. The objective of the game is to use the tools you have to try to figure out what type of ghost is haunting a particular location without getting killed by that said ghost. The game has a single player and a multiplayer mode. In multiplayer you can play with up to 3 other players to make a ghost hunting team. So there are multiple locations and multiple difficulties you can play the game at and on. This game is still in the making and getting updates, so there will probably be other locations in the future and possibly other ghosts and maybe even tools, who knows. Here we have the single player and select job, and we have the locations. So we have Tanglewood Street. Tanglewood Street has 11 different rooms and 2 levels. Here we have Ridgeview Roadhouse, 16 rooms, 3 levels. Here we have Bleasdale Farmhouse, 16 rooms, 3 levels. Edgefield Street House, 16 rooms, 3 levels. Grafton Farmhouse, 13 rooms, 2 levels. Prison, 29 rooms, 2 levels. Willow Street House, 10 rooms, 2 levels. Brownstone High School, 58 rooms, 2 levels. The Asylum, 111 rooms, 2 levels. And the Maple Lodge Campsite, 25 different rooms, really they're like tents, couple buildings, and 3 levels. So, like I said, we also have different levels of difficulty. We have amateur, intermediate, professional, and nightmare. So on amateur, it's recommended for new ghost hunters. There's a long setup time, a long hunt grace period, short hunt duration. Hunt is when the ghost is coming after you and trying to kill you. Sanity pills restore a lot of sanity on amateur, and you regain half of your lost equipment value if you die. On intermediate, the standard ghost hunting experience, hunting. You have an average setup time, an average hunt grace period, an average hunt duration. Sanity pills restore some sanity. Fuse box starts off, so your fuse box in the house starts off. On amateur, I guess it starts on. Fewer places to hide. Regain some of your lost equipment value if you die. On professional, for experienced ghost hunters, the ghost room can rarely change, so sometimes the ghost room can change. There is no setup time, so as soon as you get in the house you could be getting ghost experiences and it could be hunting you. Short hunt grace period, that means that once it starts hunting there's just a short amount of time that you have to get away from where it starts hunting at. A long hunt duration, sanity pills restore a little bit of sanity. The fuse box starts off, and there are much fewer places to hide. Oh. And then on Nightmare, which is very appropriately named, a challenge for the best of the best. The ghost will hide one type of evidence. That means, so on every time you're trying to find these ghosts, you have 3 pieces of evidence that help you figure out what type of ghost it is. On Nightmare, you only get 2 pieces of evidence, and you have to use clues to try to figure out the third, or just guess. The ghost's room will sometimes change, so the ghost can move. It can start in one room and go to another room, making you literally have to pick up all the equipment and move it to the new room. There is no setup time. You could be hunted right away. The short hunt grace period, there's just a little bit of time when it starts hunting for you to get away. Long hunt duration. It will hunt for a long time. kills increase the hunt duration. So on all 3 other levels, if the ghost kills one of the guys in your multiplayer party, the hunt ends. On Nightmare, the hunt not only does not end, but it increases the hunt longer, so the ghost continues to hunt even longer. Sanity pills restore much less sanity. Fuse box starts off, there are almost no hiding places. So that's Nightmare. On all 3 of these different levels, on Amateur you get just a little bit of money. Intermediate, a little bit more. And this is for like figuring out what the ghost is. There's also side objectives. Taking photos gives you interaction and gives you money for photos, things like that. On Professional, you get a little bit more money than on Intermediate, and on Nightmare, you get the most money. This money can be used to buy your equipment. Oh, I'm going to show you guys, so we'll just take it easy on me while I show you guys. I'd rather not die while I show you. And then maybe I'll show you on Professional too. We'll see. So, you have add and buy right here. Select job, ready up. Ready up means you're ready to play the game, and you can leave the lobby and go back and find a single player or multiplayer. Anyways, we're gonna do Tanglewood on Amateur just to show you guys the game real quick. You can buy stuff in here. When you start out on the game, I think you have $0, okay? You can go through here, you got all this different stuff you can buy all the way down, and this is all the tools that'll help you complete objectives and find the ghost and interact. And then you can come in here and you can add it. You can add all, or you can come through the list one at a time and click the plus or minus and take things in or out, as you see here. And I just added all, okay? So we have Tanglewood, we have Amateur. Let's do a different house. Tanglewood is the one that is like the beginner house on the game. Let's do a different house on Amateur. Let's do Edgefield. Okay. Ready up, start. I'll bring you back when we're loaded in. Okay, we're almost loaded in. On this channel, I will be doing my very best not to drop language that needs an older audience, let's say. However, when I'm playing on multiplayer, I will not be able to control what others say, and there will be explicit language. We're about to load in, so I'm gonna be quiet. I will make an effort to find people who don't have language, but I can't control it.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. And remember to check the whiteboard for help.
Okay, so just like he said,
The ghost here seems to be linked to a cursed object. Go and take a closer look, maybe using it will help your investigation.
so he says the ghost here is linked to a cursed object. Go ahead and use it, and it might be useful in your investigation. Up here we have our 4 objectives, which we have every time we play a game. Discover what type of ghost you're dealing with. That is always number 1. Detect a ghost presence on a motion sensor. Get it to walk through salt, and get it to blow out a candle. These are pretty easy objectives. There's a key here on the desk at all times. This is not really a tutorial video, just so you guys know. I will make a tutorial video, but I am more trying to introduce you to the game and show you a run through of it to kind of show you what it's about, alright? I have been working on a tutorial. It will be out, but for the sake of this video, I am just trying to show you guys the game. This is a thermometer. That's one of the things I'm going to start with. It tells me how hot or cold a room is, and a ghost is usually going to be in a room that is colder. and sometimes freezing. Oh, did I forget to pick up a flashlight? I did. So we have a regular flashlight and a strong flashlight. Not even going to tell you how I'm picking up items. Again, that'll be in a tutorial. I'm going to show you the game is what I'm going to do. Okay, so we are in... As you can hear the sound effects, it's a good game. It's nice and creepy. That's the idea. It's a scary game. I enjoy it a lot. There's our breaker. It's already on as they said it would be. And that might be a clue. Oh, I heard something else. He's throwing things. What are you throwing, Ghosty? Paint can? I think we found our room, guys. Okay. So, I'm not getting a cold temperature yet, but I did just start. Oh boy, that was creepy. Alright. I think it's in here. That was creepy. Okay. I was not ready. I was not ready. So sometimes the thermometer takes a little while before it works really good. These crucifixes keep the ghosts from hunting. They prevent it from hunting up to 2 times each. And that is always one of the first things I bring in. So if it is in the garage, which I think it is because it appears to be moving items, and we had that little ghost event right there where it breathed in my ear. Then on amateur we know it's not going to move. I should toss this thermometer in the garage and quit carrying it around. So if I get below 0, that is a freezing temperatures clue. Oh man, now I'm getting... Okay, so 4 degrees in the garage. Oh, we almost got to freezing. $17 in here. Okay, I'd say it's definitely the garage. We haven't got to freezing, but I'll keep an eye on that. This is salt. It will, oh, you see it touch the door there? The salt will produce a footstep if the ghost steps in it. Okay, now we're gonna get dots and the camera. C E. This ghost touches stuff. There we go, we got a footprint. Ghost is very active in here. Not creepy at all. That is the ghost walking. That was creepy. Scary. And I find this game much scarier on single player than on multiplayer. On multiplayer, everyone's together, they're kind of playing around. It's just not as scary. Okay, I think it's over. There's a bone right there. That was a hunt, and it did shut the door on us. And that was fast. We might have like a demon or something. Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? How old are you? You might have an EMF level 5 here. I did not check it though, and I should have, but I'm a little scared. Okay, so see that little white dot floating around right there? That's a ghost orb, and that is a piece of evidence. So we go in our book, we go to evidence, and we say, we have a ghost orb. Just like that. And it is flying around right here. You'll see it come right over here. There it is, right there. Okay. Now this other piece of evidence that we're looking for right here with my camera is this is a d.o.t.s projector that I set on the floor, and if the ghost walks through the d.o.t.s projector, then we have another piece of evidence of d.o.t.s projection, and you will literally see the ghost running around. Which it does not look like I have, but I am gonna give it a minute. Oh, that ghost orb went over to the other side of the screen. I'm like, where did my ghost orb go? Can't believe it already hunted. And I have the crucifixes in the room, which means they did not stop the hunt. That is great. Well, it may not have hunted. That might have just been an event, but it shut the front door. Usually, if it shuts the front door, you're being hunted. And that front door does lock. You have to find a place to hide in the house during a hunt. There are some people who play this game that have like on virtual reality, and they can walk through the front door. I kind of find that to be cheating personally, because if you can escape the hunt by walking through the front door, that that's ruining the way the game is supposed to be played. Okay, so let's see. We got a camera in there and we got dots. We've heard it touch doors. This is a UV light, which I can check doors with. Motion sensor is one of my objectives. That's this guy. Let's go put a motion sensor in there and try not to get killed. Okay, I didn't see any fingerprints on the door. However, on other difficulties, I know that they can go away over time. It has walked through salt. That's one of my objectives. Let's see if we'll get it to go through the motion sensor. And I need to get it to blow out a candle. Still have ghost orb, which narrows me down to these guys, which took demon out, so that's good because a demon is not the one I wanted. I talk about the ghosts, I talk about this book, I talk about all this stuff in my tutorial video. Again, this video I'm just kind of showing you the game dynamics. And getting scared here. Okay, let's see. What other evidence could I find? I didn't have spirit box, it didn't talk to me. It told me I need to get it to blow out a candle, so I think it has hit the motion sensor now. So let's get it to blow out a candle. Let's check that motion sensor objective. Yes, we got it. So we'll go in there. I have my UV light, right? Okay, we'll check the door again. We'll pick up the voice box again. We'll pick up the thermometer, because I think we might have freezing temperatures now. We'll just try all the evidence I have in there. Or all the tools, I mean. Here's a candle for you. Oh, it wrote in the book. Here we go. Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Okay, nothing on that. And freezing temps. Did you see that? Freezing temps right there. -10. Really cold. Where was that bone? I don't remember where that bone was. Upstairs in the bathroom? Okay, so we have all three pieces of evidence. We have Ghost Orb. Whoa. Well, I think we do, because Ghost Orb can be a mimic. So I better check some other things. What else would a mimic would be Spirit Box, right? Let me check. Here, mimic would be Spirit Box, and I'm not getting Spirit Box. So I don't think it's a mimic. Okay. Ghost Orb, the mimic copies other ghosts, and Ghost Orb is its false piece of evidence. So you have a Ghost Orb and 3 other pieces of evidence. When you have a mimic, you actually get 4 pieces of evidence. Or if you're on Nightmare, you get 3 instead of 2. Okay. So I have Ghost Riding, Freezing Temperatures, and Ghost Orb, which gives me this guy, a Revenant, which is a very fast moving ghost. I'll show you what a Revenant is. Okay, so Revenant. A Revenant is a violent ghost that will attack indiscriminately. Their speed can be deceiving as they are slow while dormant. However, as soon as they hunt, they can move incredibly fast. A Revenant will travel at a significantly faster speed when hunting their prey. However, hiding from a Revenant will cause it to move very slowly. Okay, so this is a pretty dangerous ghost. It moves very fast. I probably shouldn't even try to go get these photos. Let's take a sanity pill. Keeping your sanity up will prevent hunts. But I am going to try to go get these photos because it's part of our evidence. Alright. Take a sanity pill. I'm back at 100. I got all my objectives. It blew out the candle. So we want... Oh, there it is. Okay. So I took a picture of it and I picked it up. And I don't know if it'll give me the writing because it happened so long ago. But I'm trying. Okay, now we go photos. There we go. Bone and interaction. Okay. And I got all my objectives. And I am still freaked out. And let's get out of here. So that's the game, guys. As you can see here on amateur, I get $10 for these objectives. I got $10 for each photo, and I got $10 for that bone evidence. The ghost was a revenant. I was correct. Uh, so I get my total cost plus difficulty multiplier. So on higher difficulty levels, you'd get a difficulty multiplier, which I think is 2 on intermediate. I don't know. Don't quote me on this. It could be 1.5 on intermediate. It could be 2 on professional, but something like that, you know, like 2 times on intermediate, 3 times on professional, 4 times on nightmare, or 1.5, 2, 2.5, something like that. Okay? This tells you all the statistics. Total time spent in the dark, 6 minutes. Total time in the light, 8 minutes. So we were in there for a total of 14. Total time in the ghost room was 3 minutes. Total time inside was 6 minutes. Amount of ghost events was 2, but yet I was still scared. And the amount of interactions was 33. Okay, and that's the game. I'm gonna leave you at that because that already made this video pretty long, and this is just the intro video. I wanted to show you the dynamics of this game and tell you a little bit about it. I will have a tutorial and many videos of me playing the game both on single player and multiplayer. Thanks for watching. If you like this game, it's on Steam. You can download this game off of Steam, and you can play it yourself. I have a very cheap graphics card on this computer here. I made this computer for about 300 bucks, which is a very cheap gaming computer, okay? I didn't actually make it. I bought it ready to go and then just put a gaming card in it, a video card or whatever, graphics card. So whether or not you will or won't be able to play this game and how well it works for you, I cannot determine. But I have a very cheap setup and I'm playing it. I actually played it when I first started playing it, when I got most of this level rank here, was about a year ago on a laptop. But the laptop had a decent graphics card in it. It was very slow though, not as fast as what I have now. That laptop eventually broke, and then I bought this. Anyways, guys, thank you for checking out the video. I hope you enjoy the game. I'm pretty addicted to it. And I hope you enjoy the channel, PhasmoNut. That is me. I'm the nut for the game, Chris. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.